everybody, Micheline from Micheline Makes here. Bit of a mess behind me, so please ignore that. If I put my hands up like that, you won't be able to see. I'm busy, I'm decluttering. And I have a lot of fabric, like spits and spots type things. The girl who used to work for me gave me lots of dance fabrics, and they're just little pieces of net and stuff. And I'm trying to think of what I can do with them. I've got net, I've got two lots. They're kind of shiny fabric and stuff. Can you see them? They're all in these boxes, and I need to get rid of those sometime. So, well, that would make a good snapshot for my thumbnail. And then I've also got boxes. As I said, I've been tidying up the shelves, getting rid of a lot of stuff, and I've come across boxes and boxes of crystals, of more crystals, of pearls, cultured pearls, more crystals. These are all crystals. I used to look at these, all these crystals. They're proper crystals. They're from Thailand. And a few years back, I used to restring pearls and beads for all the jewellers in the area. I think there was about 20 jewellers, and I also used to do them for the next county up. And I used to go to work, my normal work, working with hubby, come home at 6 o'clock, have our evening meal, then I would sit down and start restringing pearls for all these companies. And I would be there till midnight, restringing pearls and beads and all sorts of things. And then I was also making my own jewellery as well as this was after I used to have a shop where I made jewellery as well. And it got that I was just doing so many. And when I saw one day one of the jewellers was charging his customer for the job that I did, and I was only charging him pennies. I think I was charging him something like £4 or £5 to restring some pearls, and he was charging £35. And I thought, whoa, hold on, you are doing slave labour here, so don't. I just decided that was it, I'm stopping. So I have drawers full of cultured pearls, drawers full of beads, drawers full of clasps. I've got tons of clasps, and so I've decided I'm going to start getting rid of them all. So that's what I'm doing. I'm decluttering. And so that's why I haven't really been on very often, because I'm trying to get this decluttering done. And also, as I say, I've got some fabrics that I've been decluttering, going well with that. What else? Oh, well, I have been sewing. I did do some sewing. I'll show you my sewing. I'd done this a while ago, so I'm just going to show you this. I'm not into patchwork, I haven't done patchwork, so these are just the beginnings of me trying things out. But I did this kind of patchwork with just a small, I think it was a 2-inch square, and I just used some of my fabric. Some of it is the viscose chalice, which is very, very thin, so I bonded it with some bonding on the back. I think my intention was to make some kind of book, but I haven't got that far. That was a good few months ago. I'm very good at saying I'm going to do this, and I will eventually do it, but I've never got very far. And last night I saw somebody doing this on an Instagram page, and I thought, oh, that's quite a good idea. But she had matching colours, but I was using what fabric I had, and basically she was taking scraps like that, and she was zigzagging round them all. And I thought, oh, I'll try that, scraps and zigzag. And the thing was, when I was doing it, I was thinking, oh, that's not coming out very well. And it isn't perfect for a first attempt. It's not perfect. But for both that and that, I don't know, you people who do quilts, I will have to say, the end product, the quality of the end product is often in the ironing, in the pressing. It's often in the pressing, because that wasn't looking too good, and I've pressed it, and it looks rather not, you know, it's not too bad. I think, oh, I've just noticed I've got two pinks too close to each other. But I figured that I could make a little bag or something like that, a little bag. This, sorry about this thing, it's not very good, this iPad. Keeps changing colour. So that was one thing that I did. And also, I wanted to make a top. The top that I made was from a pattern that I've made before, and as I was doing it, I was thinking, you know, I'm sure the last time I did this I didn't like it. And it was McCall's M7020. And basically I was doing just this one here without a pocket. Oh, this quality of this thing's not very good. Without a pocket, I was doing that. I'll turn you around that way, maybe that might make a difference. Without the pocket, and it was, I thought, well, I'll be aware that it might not be good. So then I started making it, and the fabric that I used was this grey fabric, this grey jersey that I've had. I've had this for a long time. Ta-da! And when I made it, I thought, oh, not bad, but I felt that it was a bit bland. So then I found that I had some ribbing, some pink ribbing. So I put some pink ribbing on like that, which is nice. It's turned out rather nice. Again, the pressing has made a big difference. It's turned out nice. I think I'll top stitch. I think I'll go around there and stitch just around like they're doing on stitch on the grey to make it stay flat. But I feel like I'm wearing a pyjama top. So I had some more of this pink left. I should try this on and let you see. As I say, it's got the pink on there. At first I felt it was a bit like a pyjama top, but I quite like it. And I'm getting used to it, let's say. But I also had some spare of this left. I had about it doubled over. It was about that much. And I doubled it over and I put some bias binding on the bottom. And I figured I could use this as a neck scarf. So this is what it looks like. What else have I done? Oh, do you want to see a top that personally I would say was a kind of pass but a fail? I haven't even tried it on to see what it's like. This is the shirt. What shirt is it? It's the one that I've just done. Put up there what shirt it is. I thought I would lengthen it, so I lengthened it. And then I thought, oh, what about lengthening it? And then adding a long skirt with a gathered to it. Well, I did that and it turned out horrible. So then I thought, what am I going to do? So I unpicked it all and I put a longer skirt on it, going down, just a straight up and down. It looks okay. I've tried it on, but I haven't tried it to wear. And it was just using some black fabric up. It probably will be okay when I wear it. When I get round to wearing it, trying it on, I'll show you what it looks like. Things that I didn't do, I didn't sew around there, you know, the little pattern that you do, you're supposed to stitch around there. I figured, no, I'm not going to do that, see what it looks like. Probably should have, I don't know. I can get away with it, but, and then as I say, I was fortunate to have enough spare fabric here to do this. It needs a good old press. So once I've given it a good old press, it might not look so bad. It's black fabric, like a black. It's got a lovely soft feel to it. Obviously like a poly cotton. But probably looks okay. I'll go and try it on and let you see. So this is what I've created. I'll just put a little video up to let you see what it looks like when I'm outside, so you can see what it looks like. It's not too bad. I like it with the colour up, you know, the very trendy colour. What else have I been doing this week? Well, on Monday I was invited for lunch to my grandson's school, where I had curry. I'm not sure it tasted like curry, but it was curry. And good morning, nearly afternoon. I have driven up to Newcastle because I'm going for lunch with a special little person, my youngest grandson has invited me for lunch at his school. I think it's so we can test the lunches and see what we think. I've already done it once before, but he wanted me to go again. So I've come up to Newcastle to go have lunch with him. I've just been to the dentist, had to have a little filling in one of my front teeth here. So I'm feeling all numbed up here. My nose is numb. And when I came to pay for it, I couldn't find my purse. So I was panicking. And this happens so often, I can never find my purse. So then I had to ring his lordship and say, can you pay for it? And I had to fly back home, and he found my purse for me. And I said, as I flew out the door, I said, I'll pay you back when I get home. So I'm off to enjoy my lunch. And later on today, I will be picking up my mug that I made at the ceramic party that I went to. So you'll get to see that too. See you later. Got my baker boy hat on. Apparently it's going to rain and we're going to get an absolute, well, very heavy winds by our standards, but not by probably British standards. Don't like wearing this hat, it's not very nice. So I gather a lot of you like my hair. Still taking some getting used to styling it the way. I always say when I go to the hairdresser, I say, I better enjoy this today because I'll never be able to style it the same as you did it. So anyway, I've got 5 minutes and then I've got to go. Sorry. Catherine, turn it round. Very nice. Excellent. Yes, and I had a lovely time. Then after that, I went for a wander around the charity shops, and then I went back to my son's house to have an evening meal before I set off back for home. So that was Monday. Then on Thursday, which was yesterday, I forgot. Well, I hadn't forgotten. I kept putting off, and not because I didn't want to do it, but because there was always something happening that was stopping us from doing it. My daughter last Christmas got us a voucher to go and have afternoon tea at Rockcliffe Hall, which is a 5-star hotel. So we went there, and this is what was like. It was absolutely beautiful. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. So here's a little bit of a snippet of what it was like. Good afternoon, everybody. We are on a jolly. Another cruise, aren't we? We're on a cruise to a 5-star hotel. I was trying to think what to say there. We're on a cruise to a 5-star hotel.
Excuse me, are we on a cruise?
Yes, we're on a cruise.
Yes. Do you know how many times you've said that?
Well, I'm going to cut those bits out.
Oh, all right.
We're on a cruise to a 5-star hotel, and we are going to go for afternoon tea. Excuse the shaky. I'm holding this in my hand. It's a bumpy road we're on. We're going for afternoon tea, and it is a 2022 Christmas present from my daughter, which we hadn't got round to using. So we're going to the 5-star hotel now. So we might be able to show you a little bit of what it's like when we get there.
Yeah, and we're on country roads, but they're not in West Virginia.
Hey, country roads.
That's the one. Blue Ridge Mountains.
Take me home.
We haven't got Blue Ridge Mountains, but we've got the Yorkshire Moors.
Big Yorkshire Moors. Yes, we can't see them in the. It's. We picked a wet and miserable day to go. To be honest, we should have gone in the summer when the sunshine was there, but never mind. There's a golf course here. It's where Middlesbrough Football Club train. And what else is there? Specially built 5-star hotel. However, my son stayed here and he said it was flipping hot in the bedrooms and they couldn't turn the radiators down. think it was originally an old hall and they've added to it, because I think that's the old part, but I think they added the modern part there. Valeriac soup, gluten-free, and his is not gluten-free. And this is Earl Grey tea with lemon. Getting ready for the scones. This is the gluten-free. And his is the ordinary one. So that is the comings and goings of this week with me. What was it that I want to answer some people? Oh, one lady said, I see you've got your rings back on. And yes, I've got my rings back on. They're not my real rings. They're not the ones that I usually wear. This is not my engagement ring or wedding ring. I haven't left him. I haven't split up from him. I just stopped wearing them simply because they were getting a bit tight and I could make them bigger, but I didn't really want to. So I just thought, right, I'm going to take them off and I won't wear them as often. And so I came across these 2 rings the other week. Thought, oh, I'll put those on. And then every now and again I come across another 2 rings that I find of mine and I put them on. But generally, I mean, the reason why that's on that middle finger is because if it's on there, it's a little bit too slack. So I put them onto whatever finger fits. And so yes, I haven't divorced him. We've just got into this habit of, I've just gotten this habit of not wearing rings. I just don't bother putting them on. And so what else? Someone else mentioned something. Oh, you thought it was lovely seeing mother-in-law. She has, she fell out of bed the other day, and the physiotherapist has been again to try and get her walking. She doesn't want to know. And apparently yesterday morning they rang to say she's got a bit of a temperature, she's got a chest infection, it's apparently going around the home. Please don't come because she's on medication and she's very feisty. She's already attacked them. And when his mother gets feisty, his mother gets feisty. She goes, leave me alone. And apparently people with dementia do get like that. You know, I mean, they do get a bit feisty. She did during lockdown. Partner wanted her to get out of bed before she went in the home. He wanted to get out of bed and she didn't want to. And he kept saying, you're going to get up. And apparently she swung her leg across and knocked him. I think I've told you that story before anyway. But yeah, she's a bit feisty when she gets going. And so we've been told that she's fine, but just let her stay her course and get herself sorted. So we won't be going to see her, at least not, it's Saturday now, we won't see her till Monday likely. So I'm going to stop there because I want to get this uploaded ASAP. It's Saturday morning, it's Saturday afternoon in fact, it's nearly time for lunch. And I'm going, oh, and thank you for the compliments about the hair. I like it, but the fringe keeps getting in my eyes. It's meant to be long. It's meant to sweep across like that, which I'm not sure if I can get used to. But I mean, I've only had it done on Tuesday and it's already getting in my eyes and it tickles my eyes. So I don't know if I don't know how long I'm going to last with that. But yeah, I do like it. And his lordship says he thinks it's great. So it's like I used to have, when I was a young girl, I used to have short hair. In fact, I would say that 80% of my life I've had short hair. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to love you and leave you and catch you next time. Bye.